The mirror reflects a story of relentless self-critique, never thin enough, never good enough. For those with eating disorders, every meal is like a fight that has them standing in the middle of a battlefield and every calorie a threat. Hunger becomes a twisted badge of success while the world sees only someone picking at their food. Inside, a silent war rages, fueled by pain, secrecy, and a desperate need for control. Life becomes a series of calculations: what to eat, what to avoid, how to burn it all away. Smiles hide the turmoil. Isolation grows as walls are built to protect the illness. This isn't a diet gone wrong, it's a cry for help, masked as self-control. Behaviors become rituals, secret purges, obsessive exercise, or shame-filled binges. These aren't for attention, they're attempts to cope with overwhelming emotions and a sense of powerlessness. Behind the facade is someone drowning in fear of food, weight gain, and being unlovable. The disorder promises control and happiness, but delivers only a shrinking world and louder self-criticism. The more you obey its rules, the more it steals. It strips away joy, health, worth, and life itself. The struggle is invisible, but its impact is devastating. This is the reality for millions with eating disorders, and the problem is hidden in plain sight. Eating disorders are not choices or phases, they are serious, life-threatening psychiatric illnesses. No one chooses this torment. The illness hijacks the brain, distorting thoughts and perceptions. Genetics, brain chemistry, and environment all play a role. Dismissing it as vanity or weakness only deepens the stigma and shame. The brain's circuits for appetite, anxiety, and reward are disrupted, making starvation or binging feel compulsive. This is not a failure of willpower but a symptom of a brain in distress. We must show the same compassion as we would for any other medical condition. Stigma keeps people silent and suffering, blocking them from help. The illness is the enemy, not the person. Recognizing this is the first step to real support. Eating disorders take many forms, but there are three that are most common. Anorexia nervosa, which is classified as a relentless food restriction, fear of weight gain, and a distorted body image, which can often lead to a life-threatening physical decline. Next there's bulimia nervosa, which entails cycles of binging and purging, driven by shame and a desperate need for control, often hidden behind a normal appearance. Then there's the binge eating disorder, which involves repeated episodes of uncontrollable eating, followed by guilt and depression, but without purging. These disorders are not about vanity, they're about managing unbearable emotional pain. Physical risks include heart failure, organ damage, and more. Emotional isolation and self-loathing are common threads. Many people move between diagnoses or have overlapping symptoms. The behaviors may differ, but the underlying suffering is the same. These are not phases, they require professional intervention. The monster may change faces, but its intent is always destructive. At the core of an eating disorder is a desperate search for control in a chaotic world. Restricting food or purging offers a false sense of power and stability. Each success feels like victory, but it's built on shame and self-criticism. Shame convinces the person they are fundamentally flawed, driving them deeper into the illness. Secrecy becomes a fortress, behaviors are hidden, lies are told, and isolation grows. The mind is consumed by obsessive thoughts about food, weight, and body image. This mental noise drowns out joy, relationships, and spontaneity. The person lives a double life, outwardly normal, inwardly tormented. These obsessions are not choices but symptoms of the illness. The result is exhaustion, hopelessness, and a sense of being trapped. You can't spot an eating disorder just by looking. Sufferers come in all shapes and sizes. Focusing on weight alone means missing most who are struggling. Behavioral signs are key obsession with food, skipping meals, rigid rules, or strange eating rituals. Withdrawal from social events, hidden food wrappers, or frequent bathroom trips after meals are red flags. Excessive exercise, even when sick or injured, is another warning. Emotional changes, mood swings, anxiety, or self-esteem tied to weight often appear. Perfectionism and black and white thinking may intensify. Physical signs are things like fatigue, dizziness, brittle nails, hair loss, or missed periods. These can all signal crises. Dental problems or callous knuckles can indicate purging. Dental problems because of the stomach acid, which serves as the culprit because it is highly corrosive. So when food is forcibly brought back up, the teeth ultimately suffer. They may also have calluses on their knuckles, which comes from forcing their fingers down their own throat to bring the food back up. Over time, the knuckles form a callus from having rubbed against the front teeth. This is a process also known as Russell's sign, a physical indicator of self-induced vomiting. These are not just side effects, they're cries for help. Early recognition can save lives. Eating disorders silently attack every system in the body. The heart weakens, risking slow heart rate, low blood pressure, and sudden cardiac arrest. Bones lose density, sometimes permanently, leaving lifelong fragility. The digestive system slows, causing pain, constipation, and damage from purging. Laxative abuse can destroy the colon's function. Malnutrition shrinks the brain, impairing memory and judgment. Hormones are disrupted, affecting mood, fertility, and growth. The immune system weakens, skin and hair deteriorate. These are not distant risks, they are immediate dangers. An eating disorder is a hidden, relentless assault on life itself. The body's cries for help must not be ignored. Recovery isn't just about eating. It's about facing deep emotional pain and letting go of a false sense of safety. The disorder becomes an identity and coping mechanism, making change terrifying. Grieving the loss of the illness and the years it stole is part of healing. Recovery is not linear. Relapse is common but not failure. Each setback is a chance to learn and grow stronger. Support from professionals and loved ones is essential. True recovery means rebuilding a life, not just restoring weight after bouts with anorexia. It's about finding new ways to cope, building self-worth, and reconnecting with passions and people. The process is slow and challenging but possible. The journey is long, but it leads to freedom and peace. Hope and support make all the difference. If this information feels as though it's hitting close to home, please understand that this video was made to do just that. Created so you'll know that you are not alone. Millions share this struggle. Your pain is real, your suffering valid. The illness wants you to believe you're unworthy of help, but that's a flat-out lie. You deserve support now, not when you're sick enough or when your body takes a bad turn. Your worth isn't tied to weight or food. Recovery is scary, but the disorder isn't a life raft, it's an anchor. The first step can be small. Tell someone, call a helpline, or reach out to a professional. You don't have to and shouldn't do this alone. Recovery is possible. People do get better. Life beyond the disorder is richer and more beautiful than you imagine. You are more than this illness. You are worthy of a full, joyful life. Please reach out. This fight belongs to all of us, parents, friends, teachers, and communities. Knowledge and education about eating disorders is the first step. Recognize warning signs, understand the illness, and respond with compassion. Our words matter. Let's challenge toxic body talk and model healthy attitudes. If you're concerned about someone, speak up with kindness and care. Use I statements and never you statements to avoid evoking a negative response. Use it as an opportunity to simply offer your support, not solutions. Be patient. Denial is common, but persistence and love matter. Help them find professional resources. Recovery takes a village, skilled professionals, and a strong support network. Let's commit to being that village. Share knowledge, fight stigma, and see the person behind the illness. Remind them, again and again, they are seen, valued, and never alone. Together, we can make a difference. Thanks for visiting us in the All Abilities Corner. We hope that you have been inspired. Please share this video with a friend. See you next time.